I think it's important for you to, hey, hey there, Tom. Important for you to know a couple of things. I'm going to share my entire screen and go to this. So you all know that I host a weekly podcast, Real Estate AI Flash. It has a podcast website. Everything you ever need to know about all things AI and real estate that I do are on this site. Okay. Starting with the mastermind. Okay. So if you click that, it takes you to the site. If you miss a session, I get it. There's 20 Thursdays. You could miss one. You can always catch up here. For those of you that are new, and the 2 sessions that we've done, if you just hover over this here, you'll see session 1, session 2, you can watch it. And the homework assignments are here. And if you've registered for one Zoom session, all the dates are in your calendar. You would get it. But if you need to re-register, feel free. There's a newsletter. All the podcast stuff is down here. Make sure you follow the show wherever you listen to podcasts, because new episodes drop every Wednesday. And yesterday was Olivia Salyer from VHHS RW Town Realty. And we had some good conversation. So I want to point that out so you're aware of this site. You can bookmark this right from here, and you'll never miss a thing. Okay. All right. First, things first. I want to cover a slight change in the dates for May. Originally, it was May 1, May 15, because it's the first and third Thursdays. There's a conflict with my schedule on May 1 that I just can't move. So we're going to do May 8th and May 15th just for May, and everything else sort of. But if you register for the Zoom, it's going to come to you automatically. I changed the date. That's just that one date. I want to point that out. So today's homework is going to cover 3 things we're going to focus on. One, I'm going to change to my, I left the screen up. So ChatGPT dropped what I think was a ChatGPT moment for images last week. And I spent hours on it, playing with creating a bunch of images. But today's not about creating images. We'll do a whole session here, likely in May, that will focus on image creation with AI. But I left this up because this, if you have ChatGPT, you probably saw something like this pop up. But I'm going to go ahead and say not now because I know what it's about. So what we're going to focus on, again, the homework, I didn't post it yet because I don't want you to kind of do stuff together with me. I want you to watch it, and it will be there on the site here, right here under materials and assignments. When you click it, you will see it here right after the session is done today, and it will say April 3rd. And I'm following along here. I have it already. I just haven't copied it there because I wanted you to pay attention today. Okay. So the first thing we'll do is I am going to focus on, we talked a little bit about on session 1, we went into customization. You all know that. I'm not going to spend time on it again. But I want to have you really flush this out today. What traits should ChatGPT have? Anything else ChatGPT should know about you? And I'm going to use ChatGPT to interview me to build that for me. Okay. Now you may have just written like, I like short responses, but it's not as comprehensive as what we're going to build today. And you only do it once because it's custom instructions. You put it in here and you're done. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and kind of kick it off with, and I'll post this. You obviously have the document. So watch this now. So we're going to say my end goal is to have you develop my custom instructions for ChatGPT personalization within the character limits allowed. And what is the personalization that's available? Let me just go back to it so you're aware. There's 2, right, that we have that we want to fill out. Because again, if you do this properly, the output is going to be noticeably different than people that don't do it properly. Because then you're priming it too much, okay? What traits should ChatGPT have? Anything else ChatGPT should know about you? So I want to even make it very particular. What traits should ChatGPT have? And anything else ChatGPT should know about you? I'm going to put that in bracket within the character limit as well. Please ask me one question. So it's interviewing me. I'm giving ChatGPT to the role. And once you gather all the info, let me know you got it and wait for my go ahead to generate it. Okay. So let's start there. And again, this is all part of the homework. Okay. You're going to go do this, but I need you to just kind of pay attention. got it. Let's start with the basics. This could be your profession. What do you do? I say, I work in digital marketing and help. Again, you do what your profession is, right? Agents, whatever your role is, and help agents boost their productivity. We're doing this live here, okay? Productivity with digital tools and AI, okay? If I can spell, that would be good, but it's pretty smart to figure that out. But okay. So I gave it that, okay? Next question. What kind of tone and personality? I like a pretty casual tone. Casual most cases, unless I specify. You can say all this, specify something. Because sometimes you might be writing a professional email, something different, okay? I'm giving it that, okay? So this is now, next one. How do you prepare for response? Short to the point. Again, everybody's going to be different here. I want to say short and to the point. I hate reading long emails. All right, short and to the point. That's me, but you do you, right? Are there any specific traits you'd like ChatGPT to have? I would say creative, and sometimes it likes to please you. If you know, anytime you've heard me speak, AI likes to please you. So I'm going to say creative and skeptical at times. So I want it to question me, okay? And be direct, okay? All right, let's give it that, okay? Anytime you want ChatGPT to focus on or avoid. Okay. Just giving it that. It's just asking me questions now. And I wanted to, do you have any specific chat to assist you in your work? Yes, here we go. Brainstorming ideas. Yeah, I mean, content. Again, this is content creation. There's nothing, you can't screw this up, okay? Automating tasks. I'll say social media marketing. I consider that slightly different than content creation because that's more like writing for me, but it'll get it. Podcast scripting. Again, this is just me. I'm just putting all that stuff in here. Okay. Some of that overlaps, but I wanted to be explicit. Are they prefer to for responses? Okay. I'd say conversational style and bullet points where possible. Okay. All right. We're making progress here. I want you to see what all these questions that we're asking, it's asking you, asking me, and the output we're going to get. Do you want to ask clarifying questions before? Look at this. Big one here. Absolutely. Okay, because I don't want you to make any assumptions. This is where it starts to hallucinate and please you. Absolutely ask me when in doubt, ask questions. Okay? I've gathered everything. Okay, so it's now saying, let me know if that's good. I'll generate your custom instructions. Not really, not yet. I'm going to say, no, I'm not good yet. Okay, because there's still we could do more. Okay, I also want to avoid phrases that ChatGPT that you use a lot. Give me your top 10 phrases that you use a lot. So I'm not giving it permission to generate it. Got it, noted, that makes sense. No. Here's where I came up. Absolutely. Let's dive in. Let me break it down for you. Great question. Okay, well, these look okay. Look okay. How about delve and words? You know, as you start using it, words like that. Explore, unpack, and dive deeper. Yes, I would say yes. Straightforward vocabulary. Okay, let's go with that. Forward vocabulary that an 8th grader can understand. How about that? Okay. All right. Okay, got that. Anything else? Okay. What other areas? See, I still don't want it to generate. What other areas have you not asked me questions about that are popular in custom instructions. Again, I wanted to really push it because I don't want it to generate something that is 80%. I wanted to get to what I think is my 100%. Okay. Okay, here we go. Step by step examples, tone variations. See, look at this. Okay, now it's start. When you start to push it, saying, ask me more questions. I think we addressed this already. Step by step, natural flow, examples. Do you want responses with examples? Okay, I want to say, where possible, give me examples. Okay, that's fine. 3, humor. Should I ever use humor or keep it? I like humor. Occasional humor is good. 4, AI, do you want me to flag when I'm uncertain? Yes. Flag when uncertain and never, ever. I'm saying that. I don't know if it's going to believe me, but should I prioritize efficiency, quick, or depth? Okay, so this is important because some of the new models, and even in the free one, I mean, I think most of you have probably are upgraded, but if you have the free, it just is a quick answer one, but there are models now. If you look at the paid options under ChatGPT or even Gemini, all of them have in a dropdown reasoning models, thinking models, so depth. Be quick on straightforward questions and depth with complex ones. Okay, that's what I want. I don't want it to jump to an answer. 6. That's 5. 6 is, should I suggest related ideas? Yes, always suggest improvements. Just answer improvements or questions before you answer. Okay, we've done that. Okay, now let's see. I think we're in a good spot here. Again, you can keep pushing it. I'm ready. All right, let's see what it comes up with. What would you like ChatGPT to know about you? Okay. How would you like ChatGPT to respond? Okay, so now I want you to think now about what you have in ChatGPT as your custom instructions and look at what it sort of wrote here, okay? Again, I'm still not completely thrilled, but it's a very good start. I work in digital health boost. So when I ask questions and my conversation, my personal use of ChatGPT, this will be considered and used on top of all my chats, okay? Very important. We touched on it on session 1 to kind of go do something, but I want to kind of have you be interviewed by ChatGPT to ask a question. Okay, so I got this, right? This should make ChatGPT work exactly how you want. Let me know if you have any tweaks. How would you like ChatGPT to respond? So you simply would copy this and paste it in those sections, okay? But let's push it one more time, okay, before we move to topic number 2. We're going to say, what are the character limits of the 2 sections in custom instructions? Because you could probably add a little bit more. I think it's 1,500 characters. Let me see what it says. 1,500 for the first. How would you like to have 1,000? What is the character limit of what you generated, right? So let's ask that question. So if there's room, we can probably push it further, but in the interest of time, you get the idea. You want it to be really comprehensive and really become you. Your customers are 1,362 characters, which means I still have room here, right? 1,500 to 1,000, 2,500. So you can push it a little bit more and add more to it, but you get the idea. I think if you go look at what your custom instructions are now and compare to what we just went through, I think this will be a lot more beneficial for you to simply copy this and go here and paste it under custom instructions right here. Okay, and you can also give it, what should ChatGPT call you? I'm showing my free account, by the way. I have a paid account, which is where all my stuff is. In the interest of showing it to you, what do? I obviously, Rajiv, I put that name in there, paste it here and paste it here, okay? And hit save, okay? At that point, you're good on that, okay? So that is exercise number 1 for you, homework assignment. The second one we're going to move to now is, I'm going to switch to this. we're going to go to do something with images that I think all of you have seen. But this is the new ChatGPT image model that took over the internet the last few days. Okay. Sam Altman said they'd added 1 million users when ChatGPT first launched. To give you context, November 2022, they added 1 million users in the first 5 days. Obviously, they get to 100 million in a few months. In the yesterday or day before, they added 1 million in the first hour of image generation release. People love images because and who else, right? Real estate loves images as well because the picture tells 1,000 words. I've created a ton of images with the new model, but I want to show you something that I think is easy to do, and I call it a creative gifts for closing gifts or client gift appreciation gifts that I think will be great. We did the song. That was a great out of the box one, but we're going to do something with images. Okay. So let's say, and I downloaded an image here. If I can find it, that would be awesome. Sorry, give me, I'm going to go search my, I have a ton of images here. Give me, I am going to add the image. Actually, might be just easier for me to, pardon me. I've been working on a slideshow here that actually detoured me. Give me 1 second. Okay, I got it. Okay, here we go. So I will add this image. It's an image of a house. So if you have a closing coming up, consider doing this. As a homework assignment, go pick any property, your own house, picture, whatever, or a client. Do this for them, okay? And we're basically, I uploaded the picture. You can hit the plus sign. I just dragged and dropped it. And I want to say, create a pencil sketch for this home. That's it. Simple prompt, okay? And it's going to go getting started. And we'll watch this here, okay? It takes a few seconds, but it's important to see it. And this is the new image model that literally has transformed. Once this is done, I'll show you some of the images I've created, which are mind-boggling, okay? We'll do a whole session on image creation, okay? So this is not about that, but this is a good, simple thing for you to go do with a client of yours. If you're giving them a gift of some sort, consider taking this pencil sketch, framing it, and giving it to them. I think that'll make a big impact. Okay, there we go. Creating image may take a moment. And it's taking the image you uploaded, and it's going to give you a pencil sketch of that house. And it is coming up here. I did a little video on this for Fox and Roach, but very few have sort of seen it. So it's probably a good one to share with the mastermind. And I want you to think about, if it was not for this technology, what would it take to do a pencil sketch? Not easy. You got to pay somebody some good chunk of dollars to kind of get that done. But here's the pencil sketch. And once it's done, I'll show you. It's a pretty high-res picture. It's like a 1.5 meg picture. And if you frame that and give it to your client, classic, look at that, right? I mean, and if I downloaded it, just click that button and it downloads it. It's a 2.6 meg file, pretty high res for a print and kind of framing it in. So that's your task number 2. Okay. And I may have seen a few people posting in the chat here. Used to be at 200 to 300. Yes. Hey, Larry. Okay. So, all right. So let me show you a few images I've done. We'll spend a whole session on images, but as you can see here, my chats, there's several chats here that I've done, but I want to show you a couple of them that I've done here image-wise. Images today, AI journey. I did this today to talk about my AI journey. Okay. And you'll see here, this is from a simple text prompt to ChatGPT with all the colors and all that. Again, we'll learn that in a session. Okay. I'll teach you how to do that. And you can create those kind of stunning images right out of ChatGPT. Okay. And that was something I did. I also did a timeline. Let me see, not that. Road to AGI. Roadway. Okay, here again. I have a lot of chats. I did that too. That came out of, and you can kind of work with it. So there's so many opportunities here for you to do images. And let me see, rollout. I did this for Fox and Roach. Okay, those of you that, Larry, this should be familiar. This was our rollout plan for Gemini, since we're launching it at Fox and Roach. Gemini struggled with it, but ChatGPT excelled at it. Okay, look at that. And it just came out of a text prompt. Okay, so more to come on that. Let's switch our attention to task number 3 for today, which is all of you. I'm going to start with Instagram. We're going to go to LinkedIn, Facebook, not much as much, but all of the sites that you have profiles on. So I've taken the permission of this agent, John Wirtz, with our Mount Laurel office, that he is the guinea pig today. Okay. And all of you should go do it with your own Instagram profile based on what I'm sharing with you. Okay. So what we're going to do, I believe your Instagram landing profile is your digital business card that tells a story. Some of you tell a better story than others, but I'm going to teach you how you can enhance this to look a lot better. Okay. With a ChatGPT prompt that I built that you can obviously use in the homework assignment. So what I'm going to do is actually take a screenshot of that. But before I do, I want to share with you this is your homework assignment, the actual prompt, okay? It is quite long. And the good news is you don't have to write this prompt. You can simply copy it right here, copy to the clipboard. It's all in your homework assignment. Look at this, right? Let's review this prompt for a second before I do it on John and see the output. You are a world-renowned Instagram expert role, conducting a highly detailed bio audit for a real estate agent. And if you're not an agent, you're a broker owner, change that language there. Your goal is to leave no stone unturned. Use the checklist below to ensure the Instagram bio is a magnet for their ideal audience, converting profile visitors into engaged followers and clients. Character limits, it talks about the name section is limited to 64 characters. Name, again, is crucial for discoverability. First line, I help statement. This first line is the hook that instantly communicates who they are, what they're helping you do, people that are coming, and why you should follow them, right? It's like a hook. Second line is method and engagement. I mean, you're welcome to read this. This is well crafted. I spent a little bit of time doing this over time. Okay. Second line, how well does this bio explain the process or offering? Third line, fourth line. So there's 4 primary lines in Instagram. And I want you to think about, and John knows this already, okay? The way it's set up here, it sort of tells me you're in real estate, helping you buy and sell real estate like a boss. John is a boss. And opera trained, so little personality. This is awesome, okay? But what we're going to do now is I'm going to take a screenshot of that, okay, like that. Again, if you need to know how to take a screenshot of that, just Google that, all right? I took a screenshot, and I'm going to go out here and click a new chat, and I'm going to drop the Instagram bio there, okay? Step 1. Now what we're going to do is go to our prompt, mega prompt. Simply copy this, okay? And I am pasting that in here. That's it. Now you can study the prompt, you should, and it's in your homework assignment, okay? That's the link right there, okay? And I am now basically simply telling it I'm just hitting enter now, to have it run against John's bio. Thanks for the detail brief, Rajiv. Here's a full audit of John's bio. Okay, so here it is. It's going, right? Current bio breakdown. Let's have it finish. It's still running here, right? So this thing shows, that means it's running, okay? When it shows the arrow, that means it's done. All right, it's done now. So let's kind of walk through what it did, okay? It says current, he's got this, John R. Wirtz. If you go here, so he's got NJ and PA broker. So now if I go here, has the niche and location, doesn't use key searchable buyer terms like realtor, agent, etc. So it's suggesting this, or this. Okay. Now, if you look at what he has here versus what he has here, I would probably go with the name first and pick one of these 2. But again, suggestions, right? It's giving you 3 suggestions, pick one. That's better than where we are. Why? Because this sort of shows buy and sell homes. You can probably put buy and sell homes here if you want it, or here. That's your prerogative, but it gives you an idea. Okay, top pick. It's saying you do this, okay? Because if you think about consumers, they know agents? Do they know brokers? Or even if they do they care? Now, again, the goal is driving consumers to follow you, right? Okay, so it's suggesting that. So take that and then implement it. First line, current, help you buy and sell real estate like a boss. Fun tone and energy, lacks precision like a boss, is playful but vague. Doesn't speak directly to the pain or the goal of the order. Okay. Look at the suggestions. Helping NJ buyers, PA buyers and sellers win in real estate. Good. I help busy buyers and sellers make smart real estate moves. Again, you can ask it, hey, I don't like these suggestions for line 2. Can you come up with more? You could do that. But whatever it's suggesting is likely better than where you are currently. Okay. So again, it's all about taking your game to the next level. Okay. All right. Top pick, clear, local, and benefit driven. Helping NJ. Okay. Look at this, right? Helping NJ and PA buyers and sellers win in real estate. That's a pretty powerful one. All right. Here we go. Second line, opera trained, food obsessed, passport ready. John travels a lot. If you know John, he travels a lot. Okay. Shows personality, which is great. No connection to the service or process. Doesn't describe how you help. Suggestion, real estate pro plus opera trained foodie with global vision. So again, the goal is whatever you have there, it's trying to go after with this prompt and give you a way to enhance it. Okay, I'm going to show you what it did with my profile after when we're done here as we walk through this. Okay, top pick, real estate pro offering smooth deals and bold service. Interesting. Okay. Third line, current NJPA broker team leader, location, title, role included, suggestion with trust cues, top 10 plus years. It's asking you to put a number in 3. See this 500 plus home. Again, it made up. I don't know if it's made up to 500. Did it have 500? John had 500 here? No. So just again, confirm, human in the loop always, right? Make sure it's accurate, but put a number there. So that's where I think it's asking for credibility and authority on third line. Top pick, trusted by, put him in there. Okay. Fourth line, DM me for help. It's direct, low urgency. So it's basically suggesting DM me to start your move today for a custom buying and selling plan. That's a good one, actually. DM me for your custom home plan. Let's get started. Top pick. It's giving you a pick too. Again, mix and match them, push ChatGPT to give you more. It will do that. Final optimized bio. And it gives you that total characters. We asked, Instagram bio is 150. It's at 148. I just want you to think about this, right? If you had to write this on your own and maximize the output without AI and a prompt that's written for you like that, it is going to be hard. It's going to take you a long time to get there, okay? Bonus tips, consider adding a link in bio tool like Linktree. A lot of people have Linktree. John has his website. Let's see, Facebook profile. You're better off going to a Linktree profile. And some of you probably already have it, but let me go to Andrew Undum. Let's see if he, oh, sorry. Search. Well, let me just go to my profile for that. Okay. And okay, so this is what it did for me, by the way. Okay. AI and marketing for helping agents grow with AI and digital chat. Host a real estate AI flash, get insights, click below, Linktree. Anyway, Linktree is a collection of links that you want to showcase, okay? It's a free account you can set up. Definitely, I would suggest it as a starting point. Use story highlights to show client wins. Absolutely. You know who I want to show you who did a really smart thing with stories is, I saw that today and I said, that's such a good way to do it. Jen Blanchard from our Basking Ridge office. Okay, Jen's got this going. We get you home. Some minor adjustments probably in her thing with this Instagram bio. She's got the link trend, but look at what she did here. So eye-catching. Home. These are all story highlights, but that's what that process is talking about right here, story highlights. So those were our three things today. One was use ChatGPT. So let's walk through the homework right now. Okay, so here's a piece I'm going to give you. Note our May masterminds are on May 8th and 15th. Talked about that. Build your ChatGPT preferences. I gave you all the prompts we used. Pencil sketch, Instagram bio, take a screenshot, do this. And just like every week, I give you one podcast episode to listen to. You're not limited to one. And the one I'm recommending is episode 53 with Brian Boro of 1000 Watt. How do you bring brand stories and amplify with AI? Okay. Again, every week there's a new podcast episode that comes out that you should tune into. And this will be in your homework assignment on the site, and bookmark it so you'll have it. It'll be right here. And this recording will be available here shortly in a couple of hours when it downloads. And let me stop the share and see. All right, let's see if there's any wins. Yes, okay. There is a lot. By the way, I'll tell you, Vince, I'm going to pick off Vince's question and say, I think, if you remember, November 2022 was a ChatGPT moment. When we say that, everybody knows it. Last week was the ChatGPT moment for image creation. I believe designers, creators will be able to do so much more with image creation than ever before, okay? Because of tools like this. And I just created 4 images. Let me actually show that to you really quick and we'll end with that, okay? Since we have a couple of minutes here. I pulled up 4. My son was in Paris, or he was in Paris for 9 months last year. So I fell in love with Paris. So I created through AI, obviously. One was ChatGPT, 4 different tools. I want to show you what images it created, and we'll end with that. Okay, 4 different tools. Again, this is for another day, but I want to show you the quality of the images it has created. Okay, that's the most important thing that I was flabbergasted with. Okay, all right. All 4 are. I'm going to show you 4 pictures, and the prompt was Eiffel Tower in the background, table with wine overlooking Eiffel Tower. Okay, in the background. 4 different AI services. This created the first one. This was a different one, and this was a different one, and this was a different one. Can you see the quality of these images? And I just did not even push it to change the some of the color stuff. This was just right out of the gate with a simple prompt. Okay, so we'll spend a whole session on image creation, and especially with all of the things that we're doing with Instagram with carousel images, it is a prompt away. Okay, and that's the beauty of it. And a quote, I'll leave you with a quote. The most popular programming language now is natural language. If you can learn these tools and just be able to prompt them and get the most out of it, you'll be able to create anything that you can imagine. That's the power of where we're headed, folks. Okay. So with that, I say farewell. This is the last session or the first session of April. The next one is April 17th. That's session 4. Your homework will be in the folders. And remember, in May, it's May 8th and May 15th, and we're continuing on the journey to make you the most skilled agents in the country. Have a great day, everybody.